Cutter TV today. We got another one up in the sky today. We gonna get high. We gonna get high today. Welcome to another episode of Cutter TV. Just came back from vacation. Went to Arizona to see some family. And I was going to be on my way to Vegas. I have an Infiniti G37 that is now in the impound for 20 days as now of me uploading this video. It is May 7th. The car is going to be impounded until 23rd. I was driving on the I-93 to Vegas, and there's this red Toyota Corolla Cross SUV driving in front of me going like 90, 95. And then there's always these three roundabouts every time to try and drive through the 93. Three roundabouts, and like all cars were just like back to back to each other. I'm just trying to pass this motherfucker, right? So we passed by the three roundabouts, and mind you, there's a 5.0 Mustang behind the red Toyota Corolla Cross, right? And I finally have a chance where the lane splits into two lanes. I put the car in sport mode, and the Mustang is behind the red car, the Toyota Corolla Cross SUV. I put the car in sport mode. The red Toyota is probably driving about 90. I start going. I start hitting it. I start going. It's like 110, 115, and then the cop goes from the right lane into my lane and starts like speeding up with me. That's where I fucked up. That's where I messed up. This car was a no Mustang, and mind you, I was still in Arizona. I'm from California. The laws are completely different. So the Mustang shines its lights on me. I get pulled over, and he pulls me over, and he comes to his car. He's like, I stopped you going 117. And so he's like, license and registration, please. So I take out my license and registration. I give him my license and registration. It takes about 15, 20 minutes. His buddy in a squad car shows up. And it's an SUV. I'm like, so it's the Mustang behind me, and then the Mustang, there's a big police SUV, right? And so the guy in the police SUV shows up, goes in my car. I'm like, hi officer, how you doing? And pretty much, it's not gonna be a good day for me. So the cop in the Mustang that pulls me over gives me back my stuff, gives me a fucking ticket, writes me a speeding ticket going 117 on the I-93. Cop tells me that the I-93 heading to Vegas is one of the most dangerous roads ever on heading down to Vegas, because all these people are just freaking speeding down the 93. Everybody. I wasn't the only one that's gotten tickets. I guess there's been tons of accidents that evolved into people dying on the road because of just how dangerous that road is out there. I didn't know. I'm 25 years old. I made a mistake. So, let me get back to the story. I just want to let it all out, So, cop in the Mustang comes in my car, and gives me a ticket going 117 miles an hour, right? Speeding ticket. And he's like, Arizona traffic laws tell me that I gotta tow your car. I gotta tow your car. And it's gonna be in the tow yard for 20 days. It's gonna be on a 20-day hold. And I wasn't gonna make it to Vegas that day. But the cop kind of let me off leeway because long story short, anything over 100 is immediate cuff. I could have went to jail for going that speed, pretty much. So the cop kind of let me off with just the speeding ticket. He could have put me to jail essentially. So the cop in the SUV takes me to the nearest gas station, which is in some city called Wickenburg, right? I'm at a mobile gas station. And so I'm stuck at this gas station, just my mind racing. I don't have my car. To this day, I don't have my car because I still gotta wait like 2 more weeks till I gotta get my car back. I gotta go back to Arizona and get my car. I'm out here back in California. I gotta go back to work. You know. I like to go fast, man. I don't know why I did it, man. It was an unmarked Mustang, man. Towed my car, man. My car's out there somewhere in the middle of the freaking desert, man. Just man. Live and learn, you know. Live and learn, man. So I'm stuck at the mobile gas station, right? Thinking on what I should do. Like, what the hell am I gonna do, right? Just stuck out here at the mobile gas station. I called my mom, right? She was about to pick me up, right? Then my grandma was like, no, you should just stay at the nearest hotel, right? She mentioned the Super 8. So I come to my senses. I'm bummed out they don't want to pick me up. So I'm like, whatever, I gotta deal with this reality, right? So I just start walking to the Super 8. I just didn't want to get it. There's no Uber out there. No Uber drivers out there. I mean, come on now. You know? I was just... So I started walking. There. Along the I-93. Which apparently was a very dangerous road. Shouldn't be walking on it, right? So I see the cop. An SUV. Different cop. Different cop that dropped me off at the mobile gas station. This is a different cop. He's like, hey man, you can't be walking along this highway, man. It's very dangerous. I'm like, oh yeah? Well, I'm just trying to go to the nearest hotel. Got my car impounded. Then the guy in the damn Mustang drives around the roundabout. I'm like, yeah, I'm just telling the guy in the Mustang, yeah, I'm just gonna give him a ride to the nearest hotel over there, to the Super 8. Drops me off at the Super 8. You know, good luck, man, you know. Tells me this story, right, about this 18-year-old kid. I guess they pull over this 18-year-old kid going like 90 something, like 90, like hella fast, right? They pull him over, like, and they let him off with a warning, like, hey man, you can't be going that fast. You can't be going that fast, right? I guess he was on the I-93 like I was. The kid, not even 5 minutes later, gets hit by a semi going 95. And muerto, man, you know, muerto. Just no longer living on this earth, man. So it was kind of sad to hear that, you know. So I guess I'm glad that I'm here, you know. I shouldn't be speeding. I know I shouldn't be speeding, you know. So I live and learn, man. I fucked up. 117 in my going 117 in my G37. It was actually 120, but I think the cop kind of just put it down 117. You know, I was nice to him. You know, I was nice to him. So he cut me some slack a little bit. You know, maybe because I was out of state. I don't know. So I'm at the old hotel, and I talked to the receptionist, and I'm like, so how much is a room? It's like I paid like $130 for it. And she told me the law. She's like, anything over 110 is immediate cuff. I'm like, I'm from California. I didn't know about this. The laws were completely different. Over a certain speed limit is immediate tow and immediate cuffing. Immediate, she said, immediate. But it's up to the cop. You know what I mean? So that's just what I did. My story. And I really messed up. I really just want to I'm really bummed out about it, but I know I gotta keep going, I gotta keep working. I got a rental car, it's gonna cost me a little bit, but that's why we got, I got a job though, I got 2 jobs, so we'll be alright, we'll bounce back, I just gotta stop making these mistakes, but it's okay. It's gonna be okay though. I just wanted to tell this story. This has been Code TV.